SF3 and SF2.
Welcome back. Gotcha, Renee. Gotcha. Welcome in. It's always good to get someone right midstream.
Ah.
Hey, are you guys sick yet? Did anyone get a cold thing going on?
I had bronchitis twice.
Nope.
Yeah, I remember. Now that's like really sick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like really sick, but it's like all up in the olfactory area.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to compare myself to yours because yours was bad and yours lasted like a long time.
Well, it's because I'm an old lady.
Well, is that what happens?
Yeah.
Does it last longer?
Yeah, it like turns into shit that it's not supposed to turn into.
Dude, I just got my balls groped at the doctor today during my annual physical. No lumps, no nothing. All is well. Did I tell you guys I'm getting a new tattoo?
No, where?
So I told the doctor, so I told him, I said, well, I lined this up because I want to get my labs done and my physical done because it's right here. So I'm going under anesthesia for 8 hours if all goes well. So I'm going under anesthesia and have you seen my back piece?
For a tattoo?
So I'm not going to take my shirt off or anything, but it's the entire chest. It'll touch my back piece up here, touch my back piece on the ribs. But so I did my physical and my labs, but it's 8 hours under anesthesia, under full on. So I'll be in a clinic. I'll be under, Lord willing, the full 8 hours. But I'm not super, all that to say I'm sick right now. So if I'm sick, it's on the 4th. Shouldn't last that long, but I sometimes have a flu for 2 weeks. So I'm hoping this isn't it. But have you heard of people you know who did it? Dak did it. And then I looked into it, but it's so big that it takes so many sessions. So I thought,
how can I be so careful with anesthesia that can mess with your brain forever?
Yeah, I'm hearing my brother-in-law is an anesthesiologist, has been for decades. And so it's in a clinic, it's full on anesthesia, it's full on medical situation, full on procedure situation. But Dak did it. So like what could go wrong is really what I'm thinking. But should be okay since I'm healthy. But how about this, Doc? If you happen to want to think about it when we leave this show over the next few days, and maybe you see something that I'm not seeing, let me know. But it should be big. But yeah, I'm sick and I'm all jacked up. My eyes. Do you guys get this? You're talking, right? Perfectly fine. Little bit of change in the weather in the office or and then it hits you and then your eyes get watery and then it feels like you're going to sneeze. That's like the root of my whole cold every time.
Better and better as you age.
That's every day for me.
It sounds like every day.
It's allergies and sinuses. Yeah.
Dude, did you ever do anything up the nose?
Nope.
Type of candy stuff? No.
Just Nasacort.
Nasacort. Never heard of it. I'd hit that.
I missed a baby.
I missed a baby. Right? Never heard of it.
It's
I'd hit that right now. But I spent some time, so I have like adhesions all up in there, and it's all kind of jacked up. My stuff when you blow your nose, it doesn't come out that way. It just goes back, because it's all jacked up. But so football's fun. So football is good. Hey, update me on the game. I looked at the score. It didn't look like anything was happening. So primetime Cousins is not appointment viewing. It's the opposite. Oh, what happened? Oh no.
He just threw a touchdown.
Oh, Cousins?
You're a few seconds ahead of me.
To who? Was it to London?
Number 1.
Mooney.
Oh, go Mooney. He's on 0 teams.
That might have made me some money.
Renee, okay, I need to know your professional opinion on tropical punch.
Haven't tried it yet.
Okay, but in general, I'm not talking about red drink, that we know out in the IE, okay? Purple drink, red drink, not that. I'm talking about professional fruit punch, like good stuff.
Like
How do
Hawaiian
you feel
punch?
about? No, God damn it.
I'll show you some.
No, not
How'd you like a
Hawaiian.
nice Hawaiian punch? Bam!
No, not Hawaiian punch. I'm talking about good stuff, like at least ocean spray.
Like that stuff right there.
Yeah, what's that? That
You
So
guys are
it's
too fancy.
a little moonshine.
you are fancy. You both are bougie.
It's a
I'm
fruit
just talking
punch
about fruit
moonshine. It's a
Okay,
fruit punch.
hit me.
Yeah, it's
What's your favorite Jolly Rancher?
oh, I don't know.
What?
I don't eat Jolly Ranchers.
Neither do I. But you were a child once.
Green
Great.
apple.
Probably.
Yeah, dude. Green apple's good.
Although
But
I
you
do
know
like
what?
cherry because it kind of tastes like cough medicine.
Okay, that's the reason you don't like cherry. You went the wrong
I'm old.
wrong way.
You get into weird
Listen.
stuff when you get old.
So green apple was good, but green apple and even real apples always make your breath a little sour, and then it smells sour to the other person. But
Oh.
fruit punch Jolly Rancher. Do you like Waterloo?
I haven't had it.
Oh God, I don't know what to say. Listen, do you like sparkling water?
Sometimes.
Ah! Adrian, neither.
Only in my
Okay.
tequila.
Zach likes it, although Zach hates tropical punch, but I'm a big fan of it.
Well, I want to try it.
It's very, very yummy.
Is it better
Even
than
put a
vanilla
little-
milk?
See, zero things are better than vanilla milk, lady friend. All right, so check it out. We'll go through I don't have any trades in JB or NFL
Or 32.
or 32. Do you have any in
A couple
GA?
in GA. Couple,
Okay,
yeah.
couple in GA. Renee?
I got them in both of the SFs.
Good. Okay. Renee, how about you hit me with one of your SFs? Adrian, you'll hit a GA. I'll hit a one. Ba-boom, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-boom. For shizzle.
right.
So wait. Which one are we going to first? Which
I'll
one
hit
would you
strike.
like?
SF2. Let's go in order.
SF2, girl. SF2.
So there was only 3 trades in this last week.
Are you seeing the MFL?
Not yet.
Nope.
What? You're not seeing it?
No.
Oh, wait.
Did you share screen?
MB.
There we go.
The kids say MB when you're saying my bad. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. they
Everything's
don't say that.
yeah.
All right. So
Everything's
change
a
it to
letter.
7 days.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Vanilla milk, girl.
All right. So we
All
got
right.
the first one at the bottom there.
I
So
like that one.
Broncos, Brian Cood gave up Jordan Mason for Braylon Allen, and that was Adrian.
I like that one all around.
That's a very
I
good one.
did not want to give up Allen,
Ooh.
but
No.
Did you see this? OMG.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched
This
him.
is Braylon Allen. Oh,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dirty.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
So he was 7
Receiving
for
and rushing.
33.
Yeah. He
That's
did
almost-
one third of the plays was Braylon Allen, and the other
Whoa.
2/3 were Brees Hall.
Guys, that's 5 a carry almost.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah,
2
it's gonna
receptions
be
off 4 target. Guys, he was
Yeah.
2 for 23 and 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
they were all by the goal line pretty much.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
In
Hey,
the
that's
20.
so you got Jordan Mason.
Yes. I'm happy.
That's just something you had to do, bro.
Yeah.
He's
I
going to
had
be
to.
out too long. That's too much of the season not to do something like that.
And this
Agreed.
was before he was IR'd.
Oh, that was ballsy.
So,
Okay. And we
yeah.
never know what Braylon Allen's going to be or a Braylon
Right.
Allen type, you know.
Yeah.
This was before this week. Huh. Good trade. I
Okay,
like
then
that.
the next one, Luke of Tampa Bay gave up Evan Ingram for Jake Ferguson to Dave. That was probably before they knew that Evan was out on So it was
Yeah.
like, here's my wounded guy. I've got a wounded guy for you too. Here you go.
You get a wounded tight end.
You get a hamstring, and you get a hamstring.
Although I
So-
think Jake Ferguson should be back, huh?
Maybe.
Oh no, an MCL likely to play week 3. Ingram, Ingram, those
TBD.
freaking hamstrings, dude.
Yeah.
Hamstrings are tricky.
I find the best way to not hurt him is don't run.
You know what? Running is overrated.
Yeah.
But look at Ingram. I mean, in 23, he played all the games.
Yeah, he killed last year.
22. Oh, it doesn't have 22 right here, but you know what? They're hurt until they're not. And sometimes they just keep on playing.
Okay, and
I
then
like
the
it.
last trade was an exciting one where you gave up Freiermuth for a 26-second from Brian Sharp.
Yeah, Brian Sharp.
Very
Pat
exciting.
Freiermuth, 7.9 points. A 26 also. It's a 26 second. So
Yep.
basically it doesn't mean anything yet.
Right.
Yeah. So no, I think he's worth a 26 second. I just needed to make a cap move. He was a couple bucks more than I could afford. $6.
Well, then that works.
Needed to make some
Not a bad deal.
some space. Nope. You want to go to game day?
Sure. Okay, so
Sure.
we've got the main thing in game day is for the standings. We've got Cincinnati. Roy is now the sole person in the lead of the AFC North. He beat Pittsburgh mostly because of Tyreek pooping the bed.
Mm-hmm.
But Roy is now solely in first place for AFC North.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And then
Yeah.
for AFC South, Houston, Earl is leading the division, and he pretty much is, because he has Kamara, is how he got ahead this week. So he's leading the division
Mm-hmm.
for
52
AFC
points.
South.
Points. And he even had I think the Colts is Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And then in the AFC West, Ash is killing as the sole leader of the division. He has the highest score in the AFC for the week because he has Achane, James Cook, and Ridley. And Dobbins is even on his bench, and he's still the highest score.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you know what?
I hate Ash
His freaking team.
every time.
I'm just gonna say it out loud. Can I say it?
You can.
Lamar and Dak, Achane, James Cook, ETN,
Yep. All of it.
Pittman, Ridley,
Yep.
Sam Laporta.
Yep.
His bench is Dobbins,
Yep.
Addison, Puka.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Adonai Mitchell and Xavier Worthy are on his
Yeah.
taxi squad with Bo Nix backing up just in case.
Yeah,
he's
all of it.
Kill me, dude.
You know,
we need to get rid of it.
It makes it really hard to like him. You know, he's a nice guy and all.
You know what would be fun? It'd be fun if this. We have Luke take over Ash's team for a year. Okay.
Oh,
Just totally Luke it.
I like
And
it.
then have Ash come back. Also, if Ash ever takes on the next league, or if he wants to be in the bankroll league next year, we have like a child draft for him. And
That's
then
fair.
when he beats us, it feels even better. Oh, hey, Bijan Robinson's having a good game, huh?
Yeah, he's having a great
Yes.
game.
Hey, so
Yeah.
they were saying Algier was doing something.
He's running.
He's running. He runs
He's
things.
doing some too.
12 for
you know,
96, guys. That's wonderful.
The nice part about Ash is he bought me a drink
When?
when I was in England.
You went to England. That's right. MB.
That's right. I met him and his brother, and he bought me a drink. So
Hey,
I'll
how
be
fun.
nice for a minute, but
How was he in person? Like, was he what you thought?
exactly. Looks
Yeah,
exactly
exactly, really.
the whole thing. Lovely.
I like how he does the show like this.
Well, it's
Just
also
super
what
chill.
middle of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. How fun you guys did the impromptu show. I really enjoyed the conversation. It was just like a super chill, nice, smooth chat. I made a trade in JB this week. What?
We're not on JB yet.
Oh, but I said we didn't have a trade, but it wasn't. I think it was just the little guy. And yeah, we have that one. Yes.
So the one thing I wanted to point out is that the Broncos, Brian Cood, is in the basement of the AFC West, even though he has Josh Allen, Charbonnet, and Chase.
He's trying though.
Yeah, he's got great
No.
people. They're just pooping the bed.
Well, he does. I still think he's interested in losing though. I think he'll chime in, but I think
harder.
I think he's still look. He's got Bowers, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr. on bench.
Yeah, but he's got good people, and he's in the basement of the AFC West.
Hey, did you know there's live updates being typed out at the bottom here?
That's interesting.
I did not notice that.
That is weird.
I see it now.
Oh.
Okay, so then for the the NFC, we've got North. Detroit Nick absolutely killed Green Bay to take the sole lead in the division. Green Bay's in the basement, even though they have Stroud, Pacheco, JT, Chase, and Kelsey.
Oof.
No, I was like, "Oh, you poor sucker!
Oh,
you poor sucker!"
Dude, so Bryce Young lost his job. Pacheco, broke his leg. Jamar Chase. Hey, it was very, very cool to see Burrow do well. So I think it's just a matter of time. And Travis Kelce has a Mahomes problem.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do
guys?
Did he do well? I don't think he did.
Who, Mahomes?
Burrow.
Yeah, he did.
They almost won until the last minute.
He did 258 and 2. For everyone being so panicked on him, I thought he played like Christ.
Yeah,
I'm 28.8 points. That's wonderful. He beat Baker Mayfield, and Baker
seemed
Mayfield.
like it was worse. Yeah, it seemed like it was worse than what it was.
He did better than Stroud.
Yeah,
by 4 points. It seemed like he did worse, probably because if we have Chase on any team, we're super depressed by his 7.5 PPR points.
Yep.
But that's a tough situation. I don't quite get what to do. The
NFC South, Tampa Bay is sole lead. That's Luke. He is in the lead for the division.
Wow.
Where is he? Oh, Tampa Bay. Yep.
Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Luke's doing well.
He's in first in the division, the only one.
Good.
And then for the NFC West, Rizzo is in the lead for Seattle.
There we are.
So
that was a good game too.
Yeah.
39-56. Good one. Anyone else playing? Oh no, that was final. Oh, that was final yesterday.
So he's doing pretty good.
Good job, Riz.
Riz
got a couple good teams.
He has Puka, so it'll be interesting to see what he does.
It'd be nice to see Riz back up on the leaderboards. We don't talk about him, during the playoffs very much. Not that I remember.
Well, he's a grumpy Raider, so I don't really.
Boy, I think it's him. Oh, maybe it's Cole. Boy, that hussy on the front cover of his avatar lady.
Well, there's a few folks.
She is a dirty, dirty girl. I don't think she should be putting her legs like that in front of the camera.
Oh my!
I'll tell you that right now.
So that's SF2.
SF2. Hey, well, okay. So I talked a little bit about last week. Some players maybe we buy in speculative situations or something. But what about the guys if we want to maybe pay up for a hammer or tier up or the like? So Flowers. Okay, last week he had a 23% target share. This week, and we love that. This week, 32.3% target share.
Yeah, it's going up.
Andrews definitely got some more run. Likely covered him a little bit better. He had a little bit less run, but he's still definitely a threat that they'll have to contend with. Out of the backfield, they don't really have pass catchers out of the backfield. They do have Justice Hill. I like Justice Hill, but he's not a super duper threat that'll command targets. So Flowers should continue to see a really robust target share. If he's getting 25 to even like this 32, let's just call it 30% target share, that's going to be up in the, tier 1, tier 2 of wide receivers. So Flowers, a lot of our teams, these 16 team leagues are the equivalent of like a 12 by 9, right? We have a 16 by 7, a 16 by 8. So hammers really count, right? We really want to save our ammo, our tier ups for the right situation. So we want to hammer. So if we're going to pay up, we want someone that's going to command targets, good routes run, good target share. But in a 12 by 9, is Flowers an actual hammer? What would you say to that, Renee?
He's getting there. He's currently wide receiver 15 in our in SF2, without the folks from tonight being in there. So I think Smith will probably get in there too. But so he's definitely a wide receiver 2 right now, but he is trending towards a wide receiver 1. So I would say that I think he's safe too, because I don't see his targets necessarily going down.
Yeah,
I'd say he's
the gadget. Yeah, he's the gadget guy, and he's gonna get those receptions, and he's a solid flex, in my opinion.
So Adrian, right now he hasn't been a holdout yet. So he's got a good contract, good salary. Would you pay a first for him?
I don't know if I would right now.
Really?
Would you pay a 26 first?
26, yeah.
26 first, sold. Renee, would you rather have Devonta Smith or Flowers? I know.
Flowers.
You'd rather have Flowers.
Yeah, I think there's no competition.
Yeah.
Adrian, would you rather have Ayuk or Flowers? Straight up.
I'm not a Ayuk fan, so it would have to be Flowers.
Last
and I have
one
him in JB, so it's his first week was not very good. I mean, it was good, probably stat wise, but point wise, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, and we knew it should have been bad, and I think coaching staff, really wanted to lean into it too. Even if he could go, even if his routes were crisp and he knew the playbook, I think B slap a little bit, just kind of knock him back into the
touchdown.
Okay.
The touchdown for who?
Flowers. Didn't he score a touchdown?
Yeah.
For him, I'm saying more for Ayuk. But no, did you say? Were you saying Flowers didn't do that well in week 1?
Right. Yeah.
Not as well. Right.
Yeah, because I benched him this week for Jaden Reed, and
Oops.
boy, was that a mistake.
Oh, you stinker.
Yeah.
Oh, how about this?
How about Jay? How about JMO or Flowers?
Now you're thinking, because JMO's on a good contract too. I'll take Flowers. Renee, would you put a second on your JMO to get Flowers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Adrian, last one. Would you take your London and put a 26 second on it to get Flowers?
Yes.
I would too, Renee. What about you? I thought that was a hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would, depending on if I needed them. Yeah. I mean, but I overpay to get people I want. So.
And that's why it's kind of nice. I think Adrian will do that too. I will do that. I think you are like our example of like what would Renee do before I hit I have
and then don't do that.
No, and then I do it, but I do feel
and then
like
do less than that. You're good.
I do feel like I'm walking off a cliff though when I do the Renee. That is to do the Renee. So yeah, I think Who's It's is a little bit. I don't know what to think of London. I want to love him, and I do love him. I have a crush on him. I do, but I think And Brian said he said can only do so much with everyone's cap. Oh yeah, he's still trying to punt in SF2. Little treasure chest of picks. Watch, he's about to dominate the next 3 years after everyone's just blowing their load on this year.
Great.
But okay, so that was Flowers. Guys, I like Flowers a lot. I sold Nico a first and second for Flowers and Gibbs. I think I gave up something else. But I was really skeptical then because Flowers was $21, but I just had a hunch on him. Those hunches don't always work out though. Okay, so that's Flowers. Can we get a little GA in our life? Adrian.
Let's do 32.
Let's
do 32 real quick.
Let's do 32.
Let's do 32.
All right. So my leagues, Renee, I just want to say, well done. That was very good. Mine is not going to be as robust into the leagues. I spent a little more time on the people, but and I didn't have any trades in my leagues, but I know JB really well, and then we'll see how the scores rounded out in as the game goes on. Okay, 32. No trades?
32. No trades.
Going to game day.
Nothing. Losers.
I know, dude. I'm trying to. I'm accidentally competing in 30. I'll let you go.
Yeah. So one note, and I don't know if it's changed, but just looking at this, Atlanta. So we got the NFC. Atlanta had 15 points going into tonight.
15
points.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, he started Ingram. Who is this? Who's
Jeremy.
Atlanta?
That's Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy. I wonder if he.
Yeah, he probably missed that. He might have put
let's see if he had a backup.
A backup.
Dirty Birds? Oh no.
No.
Nowhere to
Nothing.
be found.
Mm.
Bugger.
Come on, Jeremy.
Shame.
But hey, at least he's getting some points. It was a lot better than you see on the right hand side. It was 15 points. He was losing 83 to 15.
Oh yeah.
Right to the night.
Rough.
So
at a certain point, do we just stop playing fantasy? Do we ever? At a certain point, it's like, this is $100 and it's kind of torture. Would you would you just get to like the psychological torture of missing out on waivers and not trading and accidentally starting? Would you just bow out the next year? Or do we just kind of keep our spot warm and maybe this year just wasn't it?
Who knows?
I hope I don't ever get there. Okay, who else?
Me neither. All right, so I just wanted to talk about some teams to beat in the AFC.
I like it.
So if we go AFC,
okay. Do you want me to stay on this screen?
Let's go to let's stay on the screen. Stay on the screen because there's a lot of teams. There's not many teams that are 2-0. A lot of teams are the 1-1. So that the teams to beat are the only teams that are 2-0 in each division. So teams to beat in the AFC, we have Mitch and the New York Jets, which it looks like I know they won their game. So he's 2-0 to go into next week. We have the Rebuilders, Jay and the Texans, or what do you call the Colt 45s?
Yeah.
Can I?
You're in the lead in our damn division.
So can I get some advice?
Yeah, stop it.
Can I get some advice? What am I doing? What did I do? So listen,
you're sandbagging.
No, but not really, because look, I just promoted Brian Thomas Jr., Bowers, and I had to start Charbonnet this week. But I just promoted them.
Dobbins.
And because I had Dobbins, and I have JMO, who obviously is the wide receiver 1 in Detroit now.
Yep.
You're lucking in. You're just lucking in. You've got the right people right now.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing. So and kind of work with me on this for just a sec. It's not all about me, but this is going to help everyone. I accidentally won the first week, but I accidentally won the first week who I power ranked number 1. So then I go through all these times where I'm looking at like Tim's team who beat Zach's team that was a powerhouse last year, and Tim's team was shit. And then he advances in the playoffs, and I look at his team, and he keeps winning, but I got his first right now, thinking it was a good one, but he keeps winning. So I'm like, if they can win, it's only a start 7, guys. 7.
Right.
So you don't really have to have a deep bench, right? You don't have to have really depth. If you want to compete, I can take a Brock Bowers. What's that?
You have to have a little bit. Like Puka went out, I'm screwed. You
do have to have a little bit. I happen to just actually only have a little bit. But that little bit, what if they just keep... So I could sell off, but J.K. Dobbins... Okay, look at this. J.K. Dobbins... Sit with me for a sec, girls. J.K. Dobbins at 32. How much am I going to give for J.K. Dobbins on a $32 salary? Well, I just got an offer from Pickle. Okay? He said, Nick Chubb and a second. And it's my second. So that really actually is a great deal because I can then take that second, continue to tank, and make it the 202 or 203, maybe the 201. But is that guy any good? I don't know. I probably want that pick when I'm on the clock, but is he going to turn into Hermini Vidal or whoever the heck? So when you have a mid team, when do you know to go all in? All that to say, I went in. Now I still have a couple picks. I still have a little of this. Hopefully that's someone else is toying with that. I ended up going in. So that's just where I'm at. If you guys think something else, please let me know. But I'm now competing, and now I just won the second week. But okay, go for it, brother.
Yeah, 130 points is a good score.
In a 16-team league, sure.
Yeah. So it's strong, and I mean, like his injuries helped you a little bit, but then I mean, you hello,
Adrian says hi.
Yeah, hi, Jameson Williams coming on, that really helps.
Yeah, I know. So then for here's Renee. So Jameson Williams, do we like him right now? Yeah, we like him.
Yeah.
Are we super skeptical? Are you guys skeptical?
Yeah.
No.
So
we like
I'm super skeptical. Renee's
I mean,
skeptical. We all liked him, but we did get to see him for 2 years. Injured? Yeah. Sure.
Wait, just a sec.
But I don't think the coaches were like super enthusiastic about. Hold on, let me give kisses 1 sec. You guys.
Yeah, switch back and I'll finish. Yeah, there we go.
I'm ready for my kiss. Never mind.
And then we got Braxton in Baltimore.
Okay. Yep.
He's yeah, we can't flip the screen back.
Nope.
Braxton in Baltimore, 2-0, and he's got a pretty tough team.
Yep.
So Mitch, Jay, and Braxton, the only 2-0 teams in the AFC. Everybody else is either 0-2 or 1-1. A lot of it's going to be interesting to see after we roll over how many teams are 1-1.
So the West doesn't have a 2-0?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, the West does not.
Okay. Did you need me to go to a different screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
You can stay there. Stay there.
Stay here. Okay.
Yeah. So because the standings haven't rolled over, so it doesn't show accuracy yet. So looking at the NFC teams to beat, we have Dave and the San Francisco 69ers. Yeah.
Who does that? You know what, Dave? Are you the type of dude that has the truck nuts? Are you truck nuts guy?
No, he came into the league with that name, but he just didn't change it.
Thank God, because I look at Dave and I see good guy. I could be wrong. He could touch kids. I don't know. But it seems like he's just a good dude, right? But the 69ers. Okay, I digress.
Yeah, he's
too
really
much
built.
Work.
Yeah.
Change it? No, I agree.
No,
I agree.
69ers. 69 is too much work.
Oh, girl, not the way I do it.
Nobody. Well, you got to concentrate on something.
You do. You know what? I'm much better when I'm preoccupied.
Like multitasking.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If there's only like one thing going on, I'm like, how's it going with her? How's everything go? I hope she's okay. Oh shit, I got a cramp. Oh, my ball. But 60, that's like the way to go. If you're gonna do it, both do it.
I don't know. Anyway,
No.
thank you, Adrian.
You know what you have to have though, Renee? You have to have both people like super jazzed about it. If one of you isn't like super jazzed, pivot. Okay.
The more you know.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So 69ers, okay.
Yeah,
Dave?
so Dave, yeah, he's got a strong team. Todd in the New Orleans, there's another one. New Orleans TTAA Flashers. Which we know what that
it's
is.
Not. Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, he's from New Orleans, so that's what they do on Mardi Gras, right?
I have seen that so many times and I never knew what that was.
Well, now I do.
Yeah.
Where's the name? Where's the
hello.
Titty. That's a reach, right? Hey girl.
Yeah.
How you doing? Okay. So who's this? Todd.
So Todd.
Yeah. What are truck
he's
nuts?
Always,
Todd.
He's always in the top. Even though I think in the power rankings, I don't think we had him very high. But he's looking good. Looking very good, Todd. And then lastly, the biggest surprise, and you can keep it here.
Okay.
The biggest surprise in NFC, because I know we had him ranked low in the power rankings, is Tom in the Minnesota Elk Herd, who beat me last week, and he's beaten Joe this week. So he's going to be 2-0 in the division, leading the division after we had him, I think, coming in 4th in the division.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very.
Right?
This league
this year has been interesting.
Craziest names.
And one other thing I want.
These are old school guys, right? Dirty old perverts.
Yeah. So where's
what you drinking?
Pittsburgh?
Rum and Diet Coke. Sorry. Adrian, we're listening.
All right, Adrian. We talked about it. What are you drinking, Adrian?
I'm drinking old fashioned. Well, it's almost gone.
Old fashioned, dude. He's trying to get drunk on the show.
Well,
you know what he said about you before you were on? He was trying to keep up with you.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, we figured.
I knew you were going to have something, so I didn't want you to be alone.
Thank you.
So,
see,
yeah.
Adrian's the guy.
Do you have a nightcap every night, Renee? No? Neither do I. What's next? What else
Just
are we talking about?
Football.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Only football days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, wait, but what about when football's not on? When do you nightcap?
Oh, weekends.
Same.
Just like whatever? Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah, every day. Okay, what?
So last but not least, let's go to the WTF session of the 32. What the hell are you doing, Jake?
Hey, I like you guys. You guys did a really good job. I know we have it's like we're still getting the hang of it. I don't know what we're doing, but you guys really crushed it.
Yeah.
I want you to know I did not crush it like you crushed it, but I'm taking your lead. I will follow your lead next week.
Step it up.
Go to game day and go to Pittsburgh.
Go to game day, go to Pittsburgh.
And we're gonna. I think he's gonna win. Maybe not.
Oh, he's gonna win?
Maybe.
Oh, is he not? Okay, here we go.
Maybe not, but look at his team. What?
It's close.
Mac Jones.
OMG. Oh, Nico. Oh, Chris
Mac
Godwin.
Jones.
Who would have known?
Yes.
Who would have known?
Look at his quarterback. He's got Rashad White. He's got Nico Collins. He's got Chris Godwin, Sutton, Troutman. Why isn't he trading for a quarterback?
He picked up Ryan Tannehill.
But guys, okay, so check it out. So if you're looking at Jake's team and you're like, let me poach a producer off the team, $41 Godwin. How much are you? What are you sending for Godwin right now at $41?
Godwin.
What are you sending?
What's his cap? What's his cap?
2 seconds.
Well, I'm saying nothing to do with Jake.
2 seconds.
You're sending 2 seconds. If I'm Jake, I take 2 seconds for a 28-year-old. He turns 29 at the end of this season, so before next season, at $41. That's 2 seconds. Why wouldn't he go for that? What? Why not?
I don't know. I'm on it.
There you go. See, right? Okay.
If he had a quarterback, pretty sure he could be 2-0 right now. If he had a quarterback.
Well, to be fair, he could have drafted Caleb, and he'd be probably in a worse situation today. He drafted Marv instead of Caleb, but
can't get any worse than 0. I do say, pretty sure.
Poor Mac Jones. You know what?
Yeah.
I still believe in Mac Jones. I'm sorry. I do. Oh my God. What if Lawrence continues to do so poopy that Mac Jones comes in? Thanks.
He just got paid.
Oh, thanks. What'd you say?
He just got paid.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't help. But,
Big.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But that was 32.
That was 32.
WTF.
All right. How about Achane? Guys, how are we feeling about Achane? So we've already seen that they want to use him even more than we anticipated. They're using him actually more than we had hoped for, I would say, personally. They're running him between the tackles. Look, Achane has been targeted 7 times in back-to-back games, averaging 3.4 after averaging 3.4 targets last season. In 2023, he saw 11 rush attempts within the 10-yard line. This year, he's already had 4. He's not getting him for a 1. You wouldn't sell him for a 1. Would you send 2 25 firsts, not knowing where they're going to be? Maybe they're playoffs. Maybe they're not early, right? You're probably holding on to your early ones. But if you're tanking, you're not sending your 101. Would you send Renee 2 firsts for Achane and a 12x9?
I think I bought him for 2 firsts and 2 seconds.
Yeah. And so I wanted to start low, which 2 firsts for itty bitty Achane seems, like, are we doing that? So, Adrian, you send in 2 firsts for Achane, not knowing where those firsts are projected?
No.
Okay, you're not.
Strictly because of injury.
Mm-hmm.
It's scared of injury.
It's a problem.
It is a problem, but he's young. But he's going to get it. You can pivot if he's injured. Now
he's running back Waddle.
I don't know. Guys, did you see him running between the tackles last game? I was scared to death.
And then at any moment he'd be out and then be back in.
I mean, he did that in college too. He ran through the tackles at A&M.
These tackles are monsters compared to college tackles, but relatively speaking, it's sucky though. I hear you. Renee, would you spend 2 1s and 2 2s in 25?
Probably not. That'd probably be too rich.
Okay, Adrian, so you're out on that. But Adrian, if you have Achane and you're not competing, but your team's pretty good, like last year. So last year, you got Achane. We were hopeful what he was. You didn't think you were gonna compete necessarily. You were loosely competing, not going all in. With a team like that, if someone sent you 2 1s in 25, would you take it?
Yes.
You'd take it. Okay. Renee, you own Brees. Would you take Achane in a second for Brees?
No.
You're keeping Brees. You wouldn't sell Brees for Achane in a second.
He's more durable. That's the only reason.
Achane in a 26 first.
No.
Wow. Okay. Adrian, Brees for Achane in a second?
No. And it
Brees
wouldn't
for
be
Achane and a
26 first.
26 first.
No, that's too far away to reap any benefit.
Okay. So you would need
It'd have to be
Achane
25.
and a 25 first, or the equivalent, right? The first,
Right.
if I ever say first and second, we're talking about pick, yes. Also, we can do the equivalent player value, right? So, and Bijan, are we thinking the same thing? Bijan or Achane in a second?
I
Did
think
you down tier?
I think it would be Achane a first and a second for Bijan.
Okay. Let's take a so for me, if I own Achane, it's going to be 2 1s. I probably can't pass up 2 1s, right?
Mm.
My team is in a way where I'm selling Achane. I'll take 2 firsts. Anything extra would be great. If I have Brees or Bijan, someone sends me Achane in a second, I'm countering Achane in a first. I would settle for Achane and a 26 first. Hopefully people can use that and do some damage in their leagues. All right, quick update. Can we get a quick update on how's Bijan doing right now? Bijan. If you can look that up, I'm going to go to JB. Where am I? What?
2 minutes left.
DraftKings.
Pulling up DraftKings.
DraftKings, he's got 16 points right now.
16 points. Okay, so similar. He hasn't done much since we looked a little bit ago. So it's 15-18 Eagles. How's Hurts doing?
Left.
2 minutes left. Hurts. Oh, wow.
Touchdown.
I was looking 170 and 1, and I'm like, oh. And then he's got 13 carries for 85 yards rushing and a touchdown. Well, that's amazing. Devonta Smith, 7 for 76 and 1. On brand. Well done. Barkley's doing it again. Over 100 combined. Okay. Are you seeing JB?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trades. I guess there was one. It was a little baby one. It was Mason for a second. This is Brian again. Brian's going to be littered all over our leagues. Jordan Mason and a second for a second. He ended up, did he have CMC? No, I didn't think he did. He doesn't even have CMC. Cole wanted him. Cole is in a fight. Last I checked, Cole, Minnesota is beating Detroit Lions. Mache started someone, AJ Brown, and did not put it back up. Oh, wait. Did he put it back up? I think he actually may have. I think this was the one that he did. I think it was Gabe Davis. Yeah, Gabriel. Thanks. Okay, Gabriel. So Mason, would you pay a second for Mason?
Yeah.
Jordan Mason? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to be around.
Would you rather pay a second, or would you rather pay Braylon Allen in a third?
Second.
It's kind of unfair because
that was the other offer I had from him. So
yeah,
I mean, the second.
Braylon is going to be worth a
Braylon
first.
Allen, yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's going to be what?
Worth a first soon.
I don't think not
Brees
while,
there.
What's Brees? Yeah, Brees is still young.
Right, but he's getting a third of the snaps, and in a third of the snaps, he's scoring like.
That's just this last game, though. The first game, he didn't have much. He had 1 carry for 7 yards.
And he's kind of like the Jordan Mason in the sense that if Brees goes out, he will blow.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tricky. I don't know. I think, after this, you'd rather spend a second, but that second, you save that second and you can probably draft a Braylon Allen type, right? I mean, that's probably the train of thought, and Braylon Allen's behind Brees. So,
I got 30 points off of Hurts.
So check it out.
Nice.
You got what?
30 points off of Hurts.
Oh, I thought you said Ertz. So I was like, what the frick?
36.
36 points. Sweet Jesus. See, it always helps, right? You see Marv go off when we traded, right? You see Marv go off and Kyler, and you're like, mother F. And then you see Jalen Hurts do Jalen Hurts thing, and you're like, dude only tossed for 170 yards, only threw for 1 touchdown. But when your dude's running 85 yards and rushing for 1, and you can kind of bake it in week to week, something around that.
Yep.
You can build around that. You can be happy camper.
So $52.
What's that?
Saying I might win $52.
Nice.
Oh, are you DFSing?
Yeah, it's the underdog pick 'em. Like
Good.
Oh, very good. What would you turn into that?
Saquon higher than 17.5 rushing attempts. He's at 21. I had Bijan lower than 31.5 receiving yards. He's at 26. And Jalen Hurts lower than 30 passing attempts. He's at 27. And there's a minute left. So we'll see. They're probably going to run the ball.
Is this a parlay?
Yeah, it's a parlay.
Is that what you're doing? Gotcha.
Yeah, it's 3 picks for $5. Or I think I put $5 or something like that.
Good job.
So not much, just fun.
I lose all my money in those. Never win. Never winning.
Yeah, I hardly ever either.
Well, here we go. We got Todd, who really has no transaction, no trades. Starting Daniel Jones. He has Dalvin Kamara.
It was the Daniel Jones week.
178 and 2. Rushed for 32 yards. Guys, that's solid. That's all we need for Neighbors, right? Neighbors had like most of that. Did you hear like Neighbors had like an 80% target share or something?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay, so check it out.
He's about to lose. Yeah.
Who, Todd?
Yeah. Saquon
I think you're right, but we're running out of time.
Eagles have the ball, and Saquon. Yeah, Saquon is running the ball.
Dang, have a day, Jay. Purdy and Rodgers.
Gonna be close.
Barkley, sure. But Devonta, JSN. You're not feeling good when you're starting JSN. But after coming off a week of 12 for 117. Yeah. So what do we feel about JSN? He's not one of my guys, but he almost was.
He's looking better.
Just needs to be consistent.
Yeah.
Is this a Geno thing? Is this a system thing? Is this he was on timeout thing?
No, I think the new system is more aired out. That's why I liked Geno this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to get some of Geno, but didn't really want to pay for him. And then Metcalf, I tried to get some Metcalf, but nobody wanted to get rid of him.
Okay, he's almost there. So Jay and Todd, they got a barn burner there. We had Adrian and John. Looks like unless some negative points happen for London, which I don't think they're getting the ball back.
Not going to happen.
I mean, they actually could get the ball back. It's 4th and 3.
4th down.
They will, you said?
I would think so. It's 4th and 3. They're probably going to kick a field goal, maybe. I don't know.
So that was a tough loss. That was a division loss. Both of those, I guess, were division games. Yep, good job. Kansas City, that was a tight one too. Roy ended up pulling out. He was going to rebuild this year, or he was tentatively rebuilding, but he's got Derek Carr. So how do you rebuild with Derek Carr is what I've always said. But James Cook went bonkers. Jordan Mason. So that's what happened to my 32 team, right? I accidentally had Dobbins, and it's like, what can I get for him? Like Jordan Mason, he can get a second. Okay. Or you can just kind of keep riding him, right? Dobbins. Could I even get a second for Dobbins at $31? Maybe, but that's a 16-team league. Then he's got Amari. I bet Roy wishes he kept Rice now, but he did get Tank. But he and I traded there. But he beat He beat Zachy. So that was a good division win. Roy will go to 2-0, and he probably ended up taking his, what's it called? Doubleheader. And then Chris, something about Chris. I don't know about him, but he ends up keep putting together these good teams. Again, he has Derek Carr, so enough said. I'm not even going to talk about the rest of his team. But he's got a good team. 194 points. Heck yeah.
That's a good score.
So a couple of those are some good games. I also did want to bring up, hot dang.
Kickoff. They got a minute 40 to do something.
To fumble.
Is that what you're hoping for?
Well, that's what
Yeah, I don't know if it'll help.
Jason is hoping for to beat Todd.
Okay, you guys keep an eye on that. I'm going to hit you with Bowers. Okay. Someone, again, we're going to have to spend up on, right? We're going to have to spend up on Bowers if we're going to want him. I was very skeptical of Bowers because, I'm jaded, obviously. But I think he's definitely one that you can go out and you can shop for, and you can pretty confidently, if you guys are seeing how he's being used, Bowers had a 23% target share, targets per route one in week 1. Week 2, he hit 32% target per route run and now exceeded 23% target share in back-to-back weeks. Would you send a first and a second for him straight up? Renee. First and a second, because no one's moving off him for a first. So you can just save your first.
Yeah.
First and a second. And we're talking 16 by 7, 16 by 8, which is the equivalent of a 12 by 9, roughly. So studs, right? We need the studs. Depth isn't as important, but it's kind of critical to our longevity in the season. So first and second. Adrian, you spending a first and second?
I think if it's non-tight end premium, I think it'd be hard for me to move a first and second.
Non-tight end premium, Renee?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You have Bowers. Someone sends you a first and second. Adrian, you taking it?
It depends on who I have to replace him.
Okay. But at this point, we've been in these leagues. We've had a tight end. We then drafted Bowers, maybe because we needed one, but we probably do have a tight end, and we're seeing the tight ends aren't super critical. So Andrews or Bowers? Who you drafted first? Yeah. Kincaid or Bowers?
Bowers.
It's closer, but yeah, I think Bowers. But I got a question for you.
Okay.
Because this is a scenario that come up. So Bowers or Flowers?
Ooh.
Okay, is this like your scenario?
It was before the draft.
Context?
So I had the 105 in 32, and this is actually tight end premium, so it's a little different, but just kind of. So I had the 105. I got offered Flowers for the 105. I did not take it.
I think at that time I wouldn't have taken it, and now I for sure wouldn't have taken it. But as you've seen, we all love Flowers, but Flowers was in that tier of the, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, 20.
He just marched it down the whole damn field, and London just got a touchdown. He just marched that baby.
What?
Tied it up. All right, they're going to go ahead.
March.
Oh, they're going to win right now?
Cousins just looked fantastic.
Extra point.
Good for Cousins. Hey, you know what? Bling, bling. Gangster Chain Cousins is a very fun player, dude. We need more of Cousins. If he just built some confidence right now and he can just finish the year as like quarterback 17, 16, he's going to give us some great weeks. Our chat's blowing up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
going bonkers. I thought London was going to have a sleigh problem, Zach said. He said he still has faith. That was at 8:08. Oh, that was unsportsmanlike. So,
London.
guys, no, they still have 34 seconds.
Yeah, I got 19 points on London. Oh, that means that no, let's see.
Holy smokes, that's a good game.
Yeah. That's
You know
fun.
what did you end up doing, Adrian, with Bowers Flowers?
I kept Bowers.
Hey, so do you have Bowers?
I do. In 32.
You kept him. Oh, good job.
Yep.
Hey, I have him in 32. Twinsies.
Shall we move on to SF3?
Let's do it.
All right. So SF3, we've got a couple of trades.
Oh,
The first trade, they're all Jay related. Jay gave up Evan Ingram for Jalen Wright to Tim, which I think is a really good trade. Yep, Jalen Wright and Evan Ingram.
But you thought it was a good trade in general?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
And
then the next one, Jay gave up Adonai Mitchell for Isaiah Likely to Jordan. I thought that was about equal.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed nice. And then Jay gave up Ridley and a first for Cup.
That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts. Cost of doing business.
Yep.
Likely for $1, likely at $1 for Adonai Mitchell. I actually like Adonai Mitchell pretty decently. But likely for $1 after I gave up Evan Ingram for 12 at $13. Getting Jalen Wright. You know, I liked those, and then I lost that one. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, and Ridley went off, so that
Ridley went off. Yep. And then he beat me with Ridley. So
that's
good on you, Jacob. It hurt. It was like 69ing with a man, which for me is.
But long as you're both into it. Long as you're both into it. That's
like I've always said, and I've always learned from my parents, if you're both into it, it's awesome. But I wouldn't be into it necessarily. Not that I have a thing against that. Hey, enjoy, slob it. But for me, it's like trading Calvin Ridley and a first away for Cup. So
okay.
Hey, but good job, Jacob. Well done, Bo. Get paid.
So AFC North, Cincinnati, Zach Talmadge is in the sole lead of that division. Nice job, Zach.
Are we game daying it, or would you like to league standings it?
The lead standings works.
Done.
And then on AFC South, Braxton for Houston shares the lead of the division with Ryan Vanderwick from Jacksonville, and who has the second highest score of the week with 201. Or at least at the time I looked, he had Dobbins, Bijan, which is even higher now, Godwin, Neighbors, Ridley, and JMO. That's crazy. And it's the second highest score. And then AFC West, we got Denver, which is Eric Nevenhaven, beat Jason K by 0.6 to take the sole lead of the division there.
1 sec. I'm loving what you're saying, but Hurts just threw an interception to probably end it.
Well, then the Falcons beat the Eagles. Boy, this was upset weekend.
That was wild. Okay.
I don't know what to make of this season.
I think, is that every year just some different trauma and drama every year?
It might be, but today it feels a little weird. And then also, I mean, it's also reflecting in our leagues. We got weirdness happening all over. I don't know what it's going to look like by the end.
So craziness.
So Eric in the Broncos is Kyle's cousin, I think. And of course, the Jaguars is his brother. And they're both doing good. What are you doing, Kyle? Why aren't you doing good?
Because
maybe you need to learn from your brother and your cousin.
That's right.
Your brother and your cousin. That's right.
Cousin, your brother. All right. So
is this SF3?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Is this SF3?
Yes.
Fun.
So for NFC, on the North, we have a 4-way tie because everybody lost and won. So It's a 4-way tie in the North. And that's
Four-way tie. Oh, you mean
and
with
the
this
North
week?
is Rizzo, Jordan, Kyle, and Mitch. They're all tied. And
Very
then
fun.
yeah, and then the NFC South, New Orleans, Eric Gangnath, which is the Eric I brought in. He is the sole lead of the division with the highest score of the week of 203. He has Connor, James Cook, Chico, Nico, and CeeDee Lamb. Eric,
Wow.
you are effing crazy with that team.
You are effing crazy with the team.
With that team.
So how is he liking it here?
I think he's digging it. He's
good.
trying to figure out all the rules because that takes a few years to figure out. We're all still asking. And what is it? 6 years now?
Trust me. Yes, it is.
I know. All right, and then the one thing I wanted to point out in the NFC South was the last place team, Carolina Panthers. They're solely in the basement, even though they have Kyron, Amon-Ra, and Puka. And that's me.
Yeah.
I have a really good team, and I am sucking.
Well, I mean, we all have those.
Pain.
I lost Puka and CMC in a 12-by-9.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
It's killing me. And the guy that has Mason is in my division and doesn't want to sell him. Bastard.
And then NFC West, the LA Rams, Tim, is solely in the lead of the division. But I wanted to point out that Earl, Seattle, is in the basement. And he has Barkley, Rashid Shaheed, and Debo. And he had Quentin Johnson and Yoshivas on his bench. He would have totally won had he played either one of them. But who the hell knew that they were going to go off? So, I mean, I totally understand why they're on the bench. But that just hurt.
Can we all applaud for Tim, either silently or out loudly? Good job, Tim, dude. I razzed the S right out of him for a long time. And he put up a team. And I also want to give some big fat love to Adrian for drafting a hell of a squad for him. Yeah. Well done, man.
Right. And that's the SF3.
That's the SF3. I thought you knew it. All right. So I have another little dude. Okay. I think I have two more. And then I'll hit up.
Let's see how many points Kurt got.
How about this guy? Yeah, you check that out. Little more. Points. How many?
28.
28 points. You know who that's more than? Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, you bastard. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what to do with Patrick. Guys, he's not an elite fantasy quarterback. I don't care what anyone says. I'm just sticking to it. I want him in my life, on my NFL team. I love him. I want him. I just paid up for him. I shouldn't have paid up for him. Shouldn't have done it. He's not an elite quarterback. I want him and God to prove me wrong. But as of right now, I don't give an F what anyone says. Send me offers. I probably won't take them. I need to dig my heels in. Anyway, so I have a little bit more of an affordable option, and his name is Jameson Williams. His target share dropped from 30% to 20%. His targets per route run dropped from 27% to 20% from week 1 to week 2, but his route participation increased from 57 to 67.9. That is telling us that they want him on the field and he is not going away. And I'm pretty sure they're very excited about it in the front office. Would you send away a second for him straight up? Adrian?
Yes.
Renee?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I think nobody's going to sell him for a second.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right. But hey, some people might want out of the business and selling high while they can because they don't believe in them. Would you sell? You're not buying them? You're not selling? You're not buying them for a first? You're not spending a first, right? Are we spending a first on JMO?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. I would do a second in a taxi.
What's that?
A second in a taxi.
Second in a taxi. Okay. Like a Jalen or
Braylon or
Jalen
yeah,
Wright?
sure. Mhm.
Braylon Allen, Jalen Wright? Jalen Wright? Sounds
Mhm.
wrong.
Yeah.
2 seconds for JMO. Would you sell him, Adrian?
No, I would keep him if I'm
You
competing.
would keep him for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Renee, someone sends you 2 seconds. You're not competing. Are you cashing out?
No, I'm keeping him.
Really? Godwin.
I think everybody is about to lose even more people, and then his value goes up, and then you can get more for him.
Salary is doable. Someone sends you Godwin for JMO. Renee.
That's a close one. Nice pick. If
Someone
salary's
sends you
the same,
Godwin.
I'd probably take it.
You'd take Godwin.
Yeah.
He'll be 29 next year. Adrian, Godwin. Someone said you Godwin for your JMO. You taking it? Godwin with Baker.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yes, but the only reason why I'm hesitant is because it's dynasty and Godwin's getting a little bit up there,
Mm-hmm.
and who knows if they move him around. I mean, I think the reason why he's doing good is because they moved him into
Back
the
to the
slot, supposedly. Yeah.
But
So
he's
I
a
think
slot
doing
guy
good, and
anyway.
of course, yeah, and Baker's doing
Okay.
good. But I don't know. That would be hard. I don't know if I would do it.
Godwin and 2/3 for your JMO.
Yeah, I would do that. You know how much I like thirds, right?
I do. Renee, someone sends you Addison for JMO.
No.
Adrian, Addison or JMO?
Mm.
That should be pretty close.
Yeah, it's not too far off. It's just with Addison hurt, I would take JMO over Addison.
You're not competing. That's kind of why we'd pivot off of JMO,
Yeah.
right? We're shedding some points, getting rid of this guy, selling maybe high. What if he gets injured? He gets a high ankle sprain, guys. He's going back to nothing. You're not getting a second.
That's true.
Right.
I'm taking Addison over JMO.
That's a good point.
I'm probably taking Godwin over JMO also. I really like Godwin. I know JMO is super fun, and he's kind of goofy. And he like you root for him, right? He was interviewed after the game week 1, and he's kind of just silly.
He's kind of lanky too, isn't he?
He's lanky. He's nerdy,
Yeah.
silly. You kind of root for those kids, So I try not to focus on that, but I'm rooting for him. But I like Godwin a ton. I don't care about the age because all I want him is for this year and maybe him not to just completely go valueless next year. But JMO and a second for Pittman. Would you sell your Pittman for JMO in a second? Renee?
Yes, because Pittman
Wow.
isn't getting anywhere with Richardson.
Okay. Yeah, I'm nervous about Pittman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be.
I'm nervous about Pittman. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Adrian, you own Pittman. Someone sends you JMO in a second. You selling Pittman?
I would try to get probably more, but yes, it would be.
So you
very
own
tempting.
Pittman. They send JMO in a second. You counter for
An extra second.
So you would need JMO in 2 seconds for your Pittman, and hopefully AR figures it out and treats him like the one he should be.
Yeah, because I mean he's ranked higher, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, you hope they get it together.
Okay. Right
I'm
on.
just gotta catch it.
Someone's got to catch it. Okay. NFL. I just noticed my score personally is really all I noticed. I noticed that we had no trades. But after we have seen some games, Tennessee Titans. Anyone know who the Titans or the Jaguars are?
I'm looking.
Okay, Titans and the
Yes.
Jaguar. Thanks for the assist.
Yes.
Oh wait, Jaguars are
is
you?
me. Yeah.
Oh,
Titans
Rizzo.
is Rizzo.
Rizzo.
I'm sorry, Rizzo. You mother. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rizzo is putting together some teams right now. You know, is it Rizzo or West? No, Rizzo. Rizzo rejects me often. Okay. But he
As
does it in, as he should, but he does it in the most polite way. I received your offer. I wanted to let you know I'm going to respectfully decline it. And I'm like, can't even hate you. Can't even say
You know,
anything
it
bad.
hurts. You know, it really hurts. But even though
Tell me.
not this week, but I traded, I gave up Josh Allen to Rizzo. So I pretty much sold him Josh Allen, even though it didn't really
Josh
help him
Allen.
this week. But and I got Baker, and I didn't start Baker this week.
Well, Jaden
But
Daniels is a good bet.
Yeah, Baker if I would have started Baker, I would have won.
Yeah, I see that.
Me, yeah.
If you would have started Ray McLeod over Keon Coleman, you would have won. Ooh, this is a fun game.
Very
If
true.
you would have started Devin Singletary over Kyron Williams, you would have won. That hurts because that would have never happened. Yeah, I'm
it
going to
would
stop
have been
playing
over
this game.
Zach Moss. It would have been good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
What's the score difference?
Not you don't want to know. You don't want
0.5.
It's 0.4.
If I would have started Christian Kirk over Keon Coleman, I would have won.
Oh God.
And he gave me 0.5.
That's pretty bad.
You know what? It's kind of, I don't blame you really because Keon Coleman looks good, target share is good, and he's playing Josh Allen. So you're like, maybe, you know, offsets a little bit. I sometimes do that dance. Kansas City Chiefs and the Chargers. Chargers, who are the Chargers?
It's Joe.
Oh my God. Is that Joe? Oh my God.
It is Joe.
Joe's crap ass team. Geno Smith, Rico Dowd, Justice Hill, Lockett, JMO, never mind. Olamide Zacchaeus.
Illumide.
That's for sure not it. But that was super cute though.
No, it is. I have a staff named Illumide.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I hear the CBS. Hey guys, the CBS podcast, the CBS, what's it called? CBS something. Guys, that's a really good. If you guys don't have like a staple redraft show, I have a few.
Yeah,
but that one's very right. It's very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Justin, you didn't like it?
Okay.
It's just okay. What a jerk.
I used to be in a lot of CBS leagues and listen to them, and they're all right.
I love them.
They might have gotten better though. I'm sure.
I really like Underdog.
I think they're very good. Underdog has a podcast.
A really good one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Share it in the podcast channel, or if you have any ideas, unless you're
good idea. Yeah, I'll put some.
Sometimes people, are asking about that, but it's always fun to see Zach lose and to the worst team I've basically ever seen. That was not too close, 71, 78. Nah. No more super close ones. That's NFL. I have one more. Do you guys want one more name, or are you ready to take it up?
Well, we didn't do GA, did we?
We got to do GA, yeah.
And then I wanted to say something.
I meant to do GA first. I apologize. Oh, good. Saving the best for last.
Yeah, and then I wanted to say something about DFS.
Okay. I have very much apologized. With all this talking you've done, Adrian, this is about 40 shows worth of you talking. Crazy. So I just figured you'd have already done yours.
Must be the old fashioned.
I am very excited. What am I drinking though? Okay. GA, very excited to hear. Where do you want me to go, big boy?
We can go to trades first. There's not many, but we can just run through them real quick.
Okay.
I don't think they were that spicy, but for the last 7 days.
So they were more like pepper?
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Muted.
Yes. So this was a little interesting. So Kyle and Jason traded. So Jason gave up Kincaid. Kyle gave him Cade Otton and a 25 first. Late first.
Okay.
Why'd you do that, Jay? You don't like
Kincaid? Because F them tight ends. Because F them tight ends. First of all, I believe in Baker. Though Otton did completely blank. I don't know if he got hurt or what. But he didn't even do anything.
No.
Watch this. You want to see how many points he got me?
He's not even a punt tight end anymore for DFS. Otten's out.
So is Otten not a thing anymore?
Right.
Right. Look. Oh, he had 2 rushes. Oh no, that's a bad idea.
2 targets. 2 targets.
Was that 2
1
targets?
rush. Yeah, 2 targets, 1 rush for
Nope.
negative 4 yards.
Oh, 2 targets. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still like Otten. Okay.
I think he dropped one in the end zone.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I do like Otten, but Godwin decided he really wanted to be a real boy now, and he is, and I think that's taking away, some of the slot work from Otten, but I don't care. I didn't want Kincaid. I got a first for him. I'm very excited about my first. I recouped some of my losses, but I still took a big L because I bought Kincaid for a first and 2 seconds, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
And guess who beat you? Right?
Oh no,
we can get into that. We can get
into
that.
He didn't just beat me. He absolutely destroyed me. I'm just gonna show you. 122 to 76. What a jerk. I got Jamar Chase. Rico. I don't want to talk about it. CMC's gone. I started Kate Otten like an idiot. Okay.
And guess who was the last team in the power rankings for NFC? Kyle.
I'm gonna guess Kyle. You know what? This isn't
Yes.
This isn't helping my mood.
Right. All right. Let's go back to the trade.
Okay.
There's a couple more trades. I know Ash. You guys are gonna have to help me out in the AFC, but I know Cleveland is Ash. He gave up Musgrave for a 25 second, and Cincinnati Bengals is Nate, maybe.
Nate. Yeah.
Nate. Okay.
And the Browns is Mitch.
No, the Browns is Ash.
No, Ash.
In GA?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at NFL. Sorry.
Yeah.
Looking up
So
GA.
who's Cincinnati?
GA.
Cincinnati is Brian Sharp.
Brian.
Sharp.
Okay.
Hmm?
So
Okay,
he gave up. So he
I know that
bought
was
Luke
a
Musgrave
cap
for a
move.
second.
That was a cap move.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know if I would
$7?
buy Musgrave for a second.
No.
Yeah, I think this is
But he
that.
has
If you watch
Kittle.
the podcast with Ash, I think he's doing some moving around to try to create some cap space.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know if I'd give up a second for Musgrave. But
No. Is Musgrave starting? No.
I
doesn't look like it.
I
I
think
just went to
Crab
his scores page and
higher.
Yeah.
eyes are bleeding.
All right. So
Okay.
we got Michael Wilson. Tom gave up Michael Wilson. I gave up a 25 second. So much
Okay.
rather have Wilson over Musgrave. So,
And that's a late second because Justin's team is good.
He lost, but yeah. I mean, it looks good on paper, but he didn't do too good this week. So it may end up being all right. And then
Neither
the
did
last
I.
one, Ash gave up Jordan Mason and got Trey Benson. So
And that was Mike
Mike
Brown.
Ramos.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Ramos,
Mike
yeah.
Ramos. Yeah, that's fine. That's like
Yeah.
what you gonna do. He likes Trey
Benson's
Benson.
good future. Yeah.
Hey, remind me, Renee, did Ash like Benson more than Jonathan Brooks? Does that sound right? I think I remember that.
I don't think so.
I think so.
But I mean, it's good because Jordan Mason's only going to be good until CMC gets back. Benson's going to be good probably a lot longer.
You'd think so, but Connor looks eternal.
I mean, Connor, yeah.
Who's looking better than Connor right now? I mean,
Yeah,
good Lord.
good.
He's looking
Not
pretty
many.
good.
He's looking pretty good. All
All
right.
right, so let's go to the standings real quick.
Let's go to the standings.
I'm going to the teams to beat
Teams to
So
beat,
the teams
dude.
to
I
beat.
like how you do it.
in AFC, and these teams are all going to be 2-0. We
Okay.
have Zach and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is his strong team, right?
1-0. Did he win this week?
Yes, he did. He beat
Did he beat the Bills?
no,
Oh.
he beat the Chargers.
That's Tony, isn't it?
Tony.
Oh, Tony.
It'd be
Okay.
Tony.
Oh,
Yeah.
good win.
That was a good win. We got Ash in the Cleveland Browns. He will be 2-0 and in first place. And then we got Joe's best team, the New York Jets.
Yeah, that's just making
He won
me
again. Yeah.
make me angry.
Is he so good?
Just because he's in
And
my
then,
league.
Lord have
He's in my
mercy.
division.
Division? Oh, yeah, that's not great.
And then we got Tennessee with Brian C. Q. And I didn't think he was going to compete with this team, but
Yeah, he's pulled off some funky trades, and they're working.
yeah. Pull up his team. I got something written down. I can't read it.
Okay. Pulling up his team. What's his team name again? What's his?
Titans.
The Tennessee.
Thank you.
Titans. Okay, so he's
Ooh, he just lost Pacheco too. Dang.
I saw Flowers.
he's going to be hurt with injury, so that's what I wrote down. So
Yeah.
Jefferson, which I guess Jefferson said he's going to be back.
Team day to day, so that's
day-to-day.
good.
That was something,
Pacheco.
man.
Yeah,
What
he
was
lost
that? I didn't
Pacheco.
see that.
97-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh, is that what it was?
I mean, I
Boy.
blinked and all of a sudden he has 23 points. It was like, what the hell?
Dude, that is what 4 for 133, guys. That's crazy. 4 for 133. That's a Tyreek Hill stat line. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember who he just traded? He traded somebody. He traded a quarterback to somebody.
He traded
Baker
with
in the
like
first.
Dak and Baker. Oh, it was like
Dak for Baker in
and
a first.
EJ Deontay Johnson.
No, I think
for
it was just-
Baker in a first.
Was it? Yeah, that was it. That's looking real good.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah, because Deontay Johnson
Baker-
is not looking really good.
No, he's not looking good. But Baker is looks like if he can keep it up, he's looking good.
Oh, he said,
All right.
he said not trying too hard, not trying to compete.
Well, you're gonna have to now. You're 2-0.
I think you kind of gotta at this point, but he'll be selling. Hey, Renee, are you competing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Oh.
Yeah.
I bet he sells Pacheco. Broken leg. So broken leg. He's not coming back this year, is he?
No, it could. It could take about 6 to 8 weeks, I think, to finally get it going.
Yeah. They said it depends on what it looks like when they get into it, when they do surgery.
Oh, they're
sounds
doing surgery. Well, then
Yes.
it's going to be probably longer.
Yeah.
When I broke my
right.
fibula, it was just 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
I
not
was
bad.
listening today, and they said, yeah, it just depends on.
I'm an
how
old
bad it
lady.
is.
I was standing still and just tipped my ankle and snapped it.
Dang it. We get brittle. So you were running routes in like 7 or 8 weeks?
Yeah, I was marching in a cast.
Hell yeah.
I was actually.
Were you? What were you marching to?
I was in an alumni drum and bugle corps.
What did you say?
I
Right now?
know.
What was that?
How did you break your
I'm not sure what those words were.
Alumni drum and bugle corps. I used to
Nope.
march for Phantom Regiment and travel
That's
around the United States. And
That's
so we
not
did a
real.
little alumni thing out here. And I marched. I played French horn bugle.
French horn bugle something? Huh.
So how did
Like
you
the
break your
69?
tibia?
I'm telling you, I was standing still and my ankle went, and I was on a flat surface and I just twisted for some reason whatsoever. It snapped it.
That's
You
not
didn't
cool,
get hit
dude.
by a tuba or something? It was just standing
Tube
there.
attack?
Standing in a parking lot, snap.
How long ago was that?
16 in 2016.
In
Mhm.
2016. Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Pre NDL.
Yeah.
yeah, I need
So we
drink
got-
more milk.
Apparently.
Any milk. You just need some kind of milk.
White Russians.
skim-
That's what I got to
not
switch
skim
over
milk.
to. That's, yeah.
Do you
Okay.
guys are you guys fans of almond milk?
Oh, I don't do any of those weird things.
Yes. Yes,
Thank
the
you.
no milk.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oat milk? Stop it. You know what? You are bougie, bro.
Well, I only do it in my coffee. I don't use it for like cereal or whatever.
But it doesn't taste like much. You've just ruined coffee, though. That's what I'm hearing. You ruin coffee every morning.
No.
You know what you need? Coffee Mate creamer, because it's amazing. And
Mm.
there's hydrogenated oil. And I love it.
Coffee Mate creamer and some Geritol.
What's Geritol? I don't know that.
It used to be advertised
Is that
on Lawrence
fiber?
Welk. It's like
Is it like fiber?
It's like an elixir for old people. It used to be on Lawrence Welk, and it would be like Coffee Mates from back then.
Dude, Coffee Mate
Come on,
is
my old people,
wonderful.
step up with me. Let's hear it for the
Hey,
boomers.
you can put anything in your coffee with Coffee Mate. Geritol it away. It's still going to be yummy, dude.
Is it the powder? Is it powder?
You know it's the powder, dude.
Absolutely, it's
Because
power.
have
I
you
don't
ever-
even.
It has to be.
Have you ever tried to light a lighter and shake the powder over it? See what it does?
Oh yeah,
No, but I want to.
it's very fun.
What is it? What is it, like pop?
Yeah.
Like crackle?
Yeah, it's pretty flammable.
Yeah, fireworks.
You ever taken a spoon and a lighter and
and heroin?
you heat it on up, you just tie it off? No.
When I do my
Coffee Mate,
heroin,
I'm much more
that's
into
the way I
Coffee
like to
Mate
do it.
these days.
Yeah.
You like your heroin with Coffee Mate? All right, where are we at?
So we're in NFC. So NFC, the teams to beat, and there's a little more than the 4. So NFC West. Guess who's in first? Earl. Earl
Go,
is in first.
Earl.
Picking it.
Well done,
Yes.
Earl, dude.
He put a beating to me this week and put me down, and he won. So he's in first. So he's the team to
You
beat.
were in first. He knocked you out of first for
Yep.
week 2.
Yeah.
Well done, Earl.
Nice.
And then we have
Geritol. Sorry.
Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle.
Hey, did you guys
Carolina.
hold on one sec? Did you guys see the episode of Spitballers that was talking about Flavor Call?
Oh yeah.
Bam! Flavor Call. God damn it. That is so funny, dude. God, that's a funny show. They are idiots. You know what I've learned? They're not smart people. And I can say that. I can say that. Like bald people. I can talk about bald people because I'm bald. I can talk about people that just aren't that smart. Probably smarter than me. I'll put it out there. They're all 3 of them smart. Jason's not smarter than me, but the other 2 for sure. But they are not smart, and it makes it so much more fun. Not smart people that love to talk, they're all right. Okay, keep going.
I need to look- yeah.
So what?
And I think one of them has masters.
Oh, probably. Mike
Yeah.
seems smart. Mike's probably the smartest one, right?
It's probably Jason.
I would say Jason's the one that owns the business and stuff.
Business savvy.
Yeah.
Business savvy. But
Anyway,
I think when I say smart, I say like book smart. Flavor Call. Sorry. Okay.
We keep interrupting Adrian.
I
No, you're good.
apologize.
So Kyle, yes, he's in first place.
He wanted to
2-0.
hear his name, Cow.
Yes, he did. I'm gonna say
Kyle,
it again too, Kyle. So just
you
wait.
laid a beating on me, and
Yes.
it's not good. And he didn't look at this. He's still. Oh no! That's the wrong team. That's a stupid team. That was mine. He still has Neighbors and Lad on taxi. He should very much play for this year, right? Like, why not, right?
Yeah, and look at his receivers. He's got JSN, who gave him a good week. Shakir,
Yeah.
who gave him a good week. And then he's got Mason and J.K. Dobbins
Mm.
and Geno
he's-
Smith.
You promote Neighbors. You go for it. He and I were talking about it. Jordan Mason, why not? Zamir White, he might remember he's a running back. But I mean, Jordan Mason, do some damage, right?
Yeah. Why you can't?
You only have to
Absolutely.
start one running back too. Lad should get better over the course of the year. You just got Kincaid for a song. You got Eric All. Who doesn't like Iowa tight ends? I would keep playing for this year.
Yeah,
If I were
I think
him,
he
I'd
is.
keep competing.
I think he is. I think he realized he can make it, so I think he's going for it. All right, then we got Casey and the Lions.
Fine.
It sounds like a band.
I know, doesn't it?
Casey and
Like
the
Benny and
Lions.
the
How
Jets.
old are Casey and the
Casey and
Lions?
It's Casey and the Lions.
I'd
Yeah,
listen to
Casey
him.
and the Lions, 2-0, which
2-0.
he's always pretty good about competing, at least in this league. I'm not sure what happened in the other league, but and then
Who
we
was
got
it?
Jason Casey.
Hmm.
Casey, is it Casey? Yeah, Casey.
Casey, yeah, he's
Am I getting
Tampa.
it right? No,
Casey's Tampa.
no,
Oh no, sorry, Nick is
the
Tampa, right?
Lions.
Sorry, I
The
apologize. Lions.
Where
Yeah.
are the Lions
Casey.
at? No, you're
I mean, I went to. I'm an idiot.
okay. You didn't go up.
Casey,
Okay.
there we go.
Casey,
Yep.
Casey Jones. So he's 2-0, and then we got Jason K. I don't think we had him ranked high this year. He's going to be 2-0.
Did he win?
Eagles. He did.
He sure did. He sure freaking did, dude.
And he beat Justin. So that was a good win for him because Justin's got a good team.
Damn.
And then check
He
it
does.
out.
I'm checking.
Super Van is going to be 2-0.
Oh,
Super Van, dude. Where's Super
Yes.
Van at? He is.
He's Vikings,
Minnesota?
Vikings.
Yeah, he is. Let's check out his team. Jalen Hurts. He's starting Charbonnet. Jonathan Taylor. I like Jalen Warren. Then he's got Marvin Harrison. Then he's got Rashid Shaheed, who's
Rashid,
actually
yeah.
doing very, very well. Look at
Yes.
this.
Very good. Yeah.
You know
He's
what,
also
Carr?
he's also the other Wandale lover. I think he and I both are the ones
I
that
like
like
it.
Wandale.
I was just telling you I liked
Yeah.
him too the other day. So please, it kind of hurts my feelings when you don't. But I think that Rashid, so Derek Carr loves to dump it off, loves to chuck it deep. And if Rashid
does.
Shaheed's the man, they're clicking right now.
Shaheed is going to be like another Dell or a Worthy, one
Yeah.
of those, deep.
Wow, you
deep
think
threats.
so?
Yeah. Because that's where you get. I mean, look at that, 4 for 96,
6 foot at
3
180.
Yeah.
3 for 73.
Xavier Worthy
there-
wishes he had any of that. Yeah, no,
But they're long
Yeah.
balls.
4 for 4, 3 for 5, right? That means he's going to get some run, but he's going to be that X guy that you're starting as. You didn't plan to start Rashid Shaheed, but then you might end up putting him in over a
Olave.
JSN or a tier, that you thought you'd never do it. But
Mhm.
next week he'll bone you though, because that's what Carr does. Just when you believe in him, boning.
Yeah.
Bone almost. Okay.
So that
now
is
what?
it. The only surprise of the week, and we've already talked about it. If you want to go to game day, is JW going down to Kyle.
Okay, you want to go to game day, huh? You wanna do that.
You know who we had ranked
Thanks for
number
doing-
1 in our power ranking?
I don't want to hear it.
It was you.
You pitch.
And then you traded
Yeah.
Kincaid, and then that screwed it all up.
Oh, you didn't think losing CMC screwed it up? You didn't think
That
Jamar
too.
Chase
That too.
forgetting he played?
That too.
You didn't think Jamar Chase screwed it up?
Leonard Fournette
Yeah.
should save you.
What?
Fournette.
Why do you still have him on your? Yeah. Why do you still have him?
What happened? Where
Leonard
am I? Am I
Fournette.
in GA?
Yes, and Deneric
Who does
Prince, he's not owned by a team anymore.
Hold on. You know
He's
what?
going to come in handy any moment now.
You guys are a bunch of D words, dude. Look, hey, you never know.
That's
Deneric
right.
Prince and Steele. I had room. Okay. I had room. And now who's the sucker now? Was sitting with Carson Steele and Pacheco on something. Okay. But yeah, I you know what? I'm not happy with the team at the moment. Okay. I wanted my first back. And that was my first too. So that weighed in on it. He had my first and I wanted it back. Kind of like Putin, okay, with Crimea. So any other ones you wanted to point out on game day?
No,
I like how you just
you
went
still got
only
a
to
strong
mine.
team. Yeah, you still got a strong team.
I'd really rather not talk about my
It's
team.
just not. Yeah, Chase is not doing well. I know the
Okay.
feeling.
Just-
Jaden Reed didn't have a good week. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't get Jordan Mason.
Tank is
That's right.
tanking.
All right. We good? We good to wrap this B up?
Almost. I wanted to put in a plug
Yeah,
for the
thank you.
DFS channel. I think we're starting to, so I've decided I'm going to start putting a little bit more effort to try to get some discussion going in the DFS channel, because I think that
Fun.
we've got some folks that are pretty good at it. And I also want to put out a NDL wide congratulations to Brandon for taking first place and making 50K this weekend.
What?
Grand.
50K.
Yes.
Say that all again, because I was tuning you right out.
Right. Brandon took first place in a GPP tourney and ended up getting 50K.
Brandon, pizza for everyone. Well, so
Right.
what was it, like a $3 GPP?
No, I got a feeling it was a few more than that. I don't
Yeah, it had to
remember how many he had
But
to
if he
enter
took
either.
first,
I don't remember how much he had to put in to enter. Like how many.
wow. How'd you
things.
know that? Did he say that?
He
Yeah, it's in the
posted it. Yeah.
DFS channel.
Oh,
He posted his lineup.
And then we just discussed tonight. I did a $5 entry and took 18th out of 4,800 people,
What?
and I got $75, which is good.
Nice. Yes.
And in the
well done.
last 90 seconds, Mike lost $1,100
Oh my goodness.
parlay on a parlay.
Oh,
It was a Dodger and Eagles parlay, and the last.
oh, that hurts, dude.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. That was Mike Ramos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And Dan went from 100 down to 40 in the millie. So we had a few folks, but it's kind of starting to pick up a little bit. It's some fun conversation, and
Good.
they do more. There's a lot of sports book stuff in addition to DFS. So if anyone's interested, join on in. Lots of fun.
Fun. Yeah, that's cool. I have that channel muted because I don't DFS, but it might be fun to just hear you guys. I didn't know you were chatting a bit.
You don't underdog all that underdog you do? You don't do any underdog?
Not underdog DFS. No, nothing weekly.
Pick 'em? No.
No, and I
It's-
don't pick
it's
them
not-
either.
No. That's
I
fun.
just do
that's the only
DraftKings.
thing I can do.
Yeah.
I can't
Because
do
of
DraftKings
Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just lose so much. I mean, you know what? There's real strategy to DFS. I guess
Yeah.
everyone knows that.
Yeah.
But there's like, if like I can play with like the cash games because it's the top half, right? Sometimes I'll
Mhm.
accidentally cash out. But the GPPs, these guys are good.
Yeah.
These guys are trained DFS players. So
I think there's a lot of
kinda,
luck in some of it too.
you kind of have to know you're like an addict. You know, if I love chocolate, I can't just have chocolate laying around. DFS, I'm kind of an addict to fantasy football. So if I see it, if you keep advertising, I'm just going to play and I'm just going to throw my money away. So I just mute the channel. But it's neat to hear when someone loses out on $1,100 in 90 seconds, and you can. Not that that's fun, and I'm dying inside for you, Mike. But to go through that roller coaster of drama that's fun. And 50 G's, Brandon, good Lord. What about?
I know. That's a pizza
$50,000, guys.
there.
Yeah.
Pizza party.
Yeah.
50. Imagine telling your significant other or your cat, right? You tell your cat you won.
Now you're bringing
G's,
it into my realm.
right? Hot dog. 50. Hey, sweetie, I just won 50 G's, and she's gonna say,
Yeah.
hand it over. All right.
Or
Yes.
how
Brian.
much did it cost you to get that?
Yeah, true. Yeah. How much did you net? I lost week 1 in my main event team. This week I ended up beating this turkey burger. I started Caleb over Aaron Rodgers.
Mm.
That was a mistake, but
Mhm.
I didn't want to be that guy that sat Caleb after 1 week and then But I did have Achan. We went Achan over Jonathan Taylor, who I ended up playing against. And then Najee, Debo. I'm gonna have to do something with Debo because it sounds like he's gonna be out for a while. Garrett Wilson. I started Foster Moreau because my Njoku's out. I tried to get Colby Parkinson, but this mother effer got Colby Parkinson. Didn't do much better, but
No.
there wasn't much on waivers. DJ Moore.
Anybody have Gesicki? Anybody have Gesicki?
Yeah, he's who you want
Um,
right now. Him or
yeah,
Hunter.
I would love Gesicki, and I will be going after him or someone.
You might be able to get Leonard Fournette.
You bitch. Oh, I do have Zay Flowers and DJ Moore.
I'm seeing
So
it.
that's very Evan McPherson. Anyone picked him off of waivers? Yeah,
I like
did.
Ella.
Who? Oh,
Ella McPherson.
okay.
Yeah.
I should have
Yes.
got that one. Well played, sister.
I agree.
Okay.
Jacksonville's defense. So
It's time for Jared Tall. I'm gonna go.
your favorite Jartrell. Hey, did you ever hear? Now I won't go into that. Okay, let me just sign off. Anyone else have anything to say?
Nope.
Goodbye.
Good
Goodbye,
show.
my lover. Did you?